For the first show of the year, we will preview all of the fall sports to give you a glimpse of what's to come over the next several months. Let's start off on the gridiron as Patrick Cotto takes a look at what to watch for on the football field.
We begin with last year's DVC champs Naperville North, who took home the conference crown for the first time since 2008 after a walk-off win over Neuqua Valley and returned to the postseason for the first time since 2017. Despite a first-round playoff loss to their crosstown rivals Naperville Central, the Huskies have a lot of talent returning in 2022, including quarterback and Northwestern commit Aiden Gray, along with Swiss Army knife Luke Williams, who will play a major role on both sides of the ball after the graduation of his brother Zeke. Nate Jacobs will also get some time in the backfield, who will be taking over for former DVC Offensive Player of the Year Ethan Robert. If the Huskies want to get improved performance on the defensive side of the ball, another DVC title and the first playoff win since 2010 could be within reach. The challenge will be difficult right off the bat with the Week 1 matchup at home against Homewood Flossmoor. Up next is the area team who made its deepest playoff run since 2013, Neuqua Valley. After a 10-2 season, the Wildcats are looking to put behind last season's heartbreaking 14-13 loss to Maine South and keep their foot on the gas pedal heading into this fall. Even though the Blue and Gold lose many pieces on offense and defense, they return a key commander in quarterback Mark Meneke, who enters his third season as the signal caller. The left-handed thrower will also have one of his top targets back in wideout Grant Larkin, along with tailback Jaden McGee. That's just 3 of 17 returners who hope to take the Cats to another deep postseason push.
We were young last year, and we had a lot of success last year going 10-2, but they were really hungry last year. This year, I hope we can stay with that same hunger and have great leadership out there.
Another promising season of success for Neuqua Valley begins Week 1 at Oswego. Now we go to Naperville Central, who is looking for another strong performance under second-year head coach Mike Ulrich. The Redhawks made it back to the playoffs for the first time since 2018 and advanced to the second round after a win over Naperville North. But following the departure of quarterback Owen Prussia and Northwestern-bound receiver Reggie Florima, the Red and White will look towards a different crop of playmakers. A pair of key returners are running back Tyler Dodd, who became the starter in the backfield in Week 2 of last year, along with powerful junior defensive end Maverick Oley. This year's passing attack is a battle between baseball pitcher Chris McCormack and junior Jack Cook, as one of those throwers will be making their first varsity start on August 26th when the Redhawks host Hinsdale Central to kick off the 2022 season. Let's go to Warrior Country with Waubonsie Valley, who is looking to bounce back after an up-and-down 3-6 campaign. One of the biggest bright spots for the Green and Gold is the return of quarterback Luke Elsey, who started 6 games last season for Dub V. Despite losing his go-to target Tyler Helbig and talented running back Antonio Torres, the Warriors will have an exciting new pass catcher in Julian Johnson, the brother of former Metea Valley star Jalen Johnson. Julian transferred to Waubonsie after the District 204 boundary adjustment. Luke Elsey and his fellow captains Michael Popov, Breach Fowler, Tommy Moriarty, Mason Riggenbach, and Dominic Guzman hope to bring the Warriors back to the postseason for the first time since 2018. The Warriors will have a tough schedule ahead of them as they get set to begin their 2022 season at Oswego East in Week 1. We go up Eola Road now to Metea Valley, who is coming off a season where they had their most wins since 2016, including their first home and DVC wins since 2016. However, many key pieces will be missing for the Mustangs after the departures of 3-year starting quarterback Logan Frederick, pass catchers John Flynn and Jalen Johnson, linebacker Vince Wronski, and standout offensive and defensive lineman Jake Pauline. Although this year's squad is excited to hit the gridiron, as senior Noah Larson will be taking the snaps for the Black and Gold. If the Mustangs want to continue to rack up more wins, it all starts on the road at Geneva in Week 1, where MV looks to bounce back after a tough 20-15 loss to the Vikings to begin last season. Finally, our last team is the Bennett Academy Red Wings, as they want to put last season behind them after missing the playoffs for the first time since 2011. BA came into Week 8 with a 4-3 record, but 2 straight losses to Joliet Catholic and Nazareth Academy ended their season 1 win shy of the postseason at 4-5. With 2021 in the rearview mirror, the Wings can now look ahead for new opportunities in 2022. Longtime head coach Pat New will return quarterback Anthony Picciolini, receiver Michael Lawler, and two-way standout Pierce Walsh, who committed to Minnesota over the summer to play key roles on the offense. John Weidenbach is back at linebacker to help Walsh anchor the defense. If the Wings want to return to the postseason, they will have to play through the daunting Chicago Catholic League ESCC. Bennett will start things off with 4 straight home games, with 2 of the contests at College of DuPage. That first game will be against an out-of-state opponent, Noblesville from the Hoosiers Crossroad Conference in Indiana. For Naperville Sports Weekly, I'm Patrick Cotto.